Hi, Adrian Singh here once more, and welcome to my webinar on how to achieve sales mastery. I know what you're thinking. I'm in my car and I'm either driving in traffic, driving in free flow on the highway heading home, or probably just pull aside. Well, yes, I've just pulled aside, and let me just share with you the beautiful view. It's a view of the ocean. I'm looking at the yachts, I'm looking at the ocean, and I can't help but think, what's the difference between people who achieve so much and people who achieve so little? And I think that's a question that really goes to one's core. To answer that question, we have to look at a person's mind, what a person has experienced, and what a person is striving towards. It may be something that happened in their past that they connect with. It may be something that they're striving towards in the future. But if you were to speak with people who have achieved a lot, and you try to understand why, it comes down to just that. They understand their why, and they connect with something that makes them bigger, makes them achieve more. It boils down to just that, a person's why. A why is something very powerful, it's something very abstract, but it is in a person's psyche that either drives them towards a certain goal or objective, or pushes them away from something that happened because they don't want to ever go back to that place. So identifying your why is very important, because success has very little to do with the product or service that you're selling. That is just a means to an end. A lot of people are in sales because they earn money, the commissions are good, but what's going to happen the day when the commissions are not so good? What's going to happen with the days when your commissions drop? Because every salesperson goes through a dry spell where things are not that great, and you have to bounce back. You have to come out of that dry spell, and the only way to do that is to plan your way out. But in planning your way out, it's a climb upwards, it's an uphill climb, and to do that requires a lot of strength, a lot of energy, a lot of persistence, a mindset, the mindset of a champion. And to do that, to go into battle, to battle your way out of a dry spell, you have to connect with your why. Why are you doing this? It's not for the money. As I said, the money is a means to an end. What is the end game? The end game has a lot more to do with just the product or service that you sell. It's the ability to provide for your family. And for everyone, it's different. So enjoy this webinar. It's very, very important, because I see so many sales representatives, so many sales professionals go through these dry spells, especially in times of recession, especially in times of difficult, challenging economic times. And there's the need to work twice as hard, 3 times, 4 times sometimes, to achieve the same results you were achieving before, if not less. And something has to motivate you to rise above the ashes, to overcome the challenges, to be able to excel and exceed expectations. So do enjoy this webinar. I thought it's a very important one, because, as I said, so many sales representatives are struggling these days. And you know, they all say they work hard, they're trying their best, they're not making excuses, but it's more than that. It's connecting with your why and overcoming the challenges to be able to come out of whatever slump you are in, to get back on the road to recovery. In good times, people forget their why because they are so comfortable with what they're achieving. But it's always, in good times and bad, it's always important to remember your why and to be able to connect with your why, to be able to achieve your end game, which, as I said, for everyone is different. So do enjoy this webinar. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you will enjoy the following specially put together video compilation on how important it is to find your why, to connect with your why, and use this connection to achieve the impossible.
Right? Durant scared me because when Durant score, he don't say nothing. He ain't getting nobody excited. He ain't trying to get LeBron pissed off or pumped up. He just score on my man and shh. Only thing he does at the end of the game, he kiss his mama, he hug his brothers. All right, I'm out. Game over. Shh. But the one thing he does, I don't know if you watched it, the first thing he does when he gets on the court is he does what? Y'all better start watching these games, bro, because you're going to need to do what these champions doing if you're going to be a champion. The first thing he does is what with them numbers? Touch them numbers on the front, touch them numbers on the back. And he's doing that for who? Which coach? His coach that was killed. His coach died at what age? And he wears what number? He got a why. He got a why. He ain't just playing for no championship. He not. You got to hear what I'm telling you. If y'all going to be great on that field, you got to have a why. You got to have a reason for why you do what you do. When he comes out, he ain't tripping on LeBron. He don't care nothing about no Dwayne Wade. All he keep thinking about is, I'm going to get one for my coach. That's why he ain't all smiling, because why? He not smiling because what he's trying to accomplish, he has not what? He ain't got it yet. He ain't geeked about winning no game. He not geeked about beating San Antonio. He not tripping because they up one game. That boy, you ain't gonna see that boy smile until he get the championship. And when he get it, he gonna hold up. The problem with some of y'all, the reason why you don't give 120% every doggone time you get on the field, because you ain't got a why for what you do. You ain't got a why. I walk in the room, I can see some of y'all. I spoke to all of y'all when y'all came in for the most part. Why? Because I'm looking in your eyes and I see some of y'all and you ain't serious. And you think you about to go out there with the Ray Lewises of the world? Negro, please, when Ray come out, you see the passion. Every game, you see the energy. He come out every game like, y'all follow me. Follow my lead, baby, and we gonna win this thing. What's your why? If I don't give y'all nothing else, you better start that. What's your why? You know why I do what I do and I do it so passionately? Because my grandfather was a high school dropout. My father was a high school dropout. I was a high school dropout, and we about to break the cycle. I do what I do so my son won't have to go through what I went through. When I was at the football game, my old dude wasn't with me. I saw other kids with their father. I said, that'll never happen to me. I do what I do because my daughter said she's going to Harvard. It ain't even about y'all. I'm about to come in here and blaze y'all. Why? Because I'm trying to get you all the NFL. I ain't about to miss this opportunity. This is the first NFL team I've ever done in my life, and I'm about to lick it. I'm about to give everything I got, and I will know if I don't get another gig, it won't have nothing to do with the fact that I didn't put everything on the field. What's your why? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you put on that jersey? Why do you go out and practice?
When you wake up every morning, what drives you? If you want to live a life of success, a life of complete success, happiness and fulfillment, you must find your purpose. You see, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you don't know what drives you, what inspires you, then you have no reason to improve your life. How can you improve your life if you have no reason to improve it? Why do you do what you do? Why do you do what you do? What's the reason? Why do you exist? Do you know what it takes to be great? Are you willing to go that extra mile? I tell you time and time again, you will get tired. But if you have a why, we'll give you that extra strength, that extra foot you need, that extra hour you need, the courage. Why are you different from everyone else who's trying to do the same thing you're doing? What makes you stand out? Why are you so important?
Find your why. Your why will pull you up when you feel like you don't have the strength to get up anymore. Your why will keep you fighting when everyone else thinks you are out for the count. Why? Who are you fighting for? What drives you?
Is your purpose your family? Is it to prove the doubters wrong? Is it to prove yourself right? What is your purpose? Write down your purpose. Carry it with you everywhere. Feel it deep and promise yourself every day you will live your purpose with zero excuses.
Somebody's waiting for you to mess up. Somebody's waiting for you to give up. Someone is waiting for you to fall. So when you're challenged by life, what are you gonna do? When you feel like you're at your lowest point in life, will you throw in the towel? Or will you make the moves to be successful? Don't look back. Just remember where you came from and let that drive push you to go forward. It's not always gonna be an easy road. And when you reach success, you won't take it for granted. You'll cherish those moments you had to go through, those moments you were without. And when you fall down, get back up, dust yourself off. You need to find something that drives you, something that no matter what happens, this part of you does not change. This drive in you does not change. This purpose never dies. No matter how many times life knocks you down, your purpose pulls you up every time. This is the reason I will fight for my dreams. This is the reason I will not take no for an answer. When it hurts, keep going. Those cloudy days, those storms, telling you to keep going. Those times in your life when you can't see how you're gonna make it. Some things you can't change. You just have to live with. But if you do have a choice, make the right choice. Your purpose is that one thing that lights you up. It's the one thing that will get you up early. That one thing. When you're doing it, time stops. Your purpose may be something you don't want. It may be seeing someone in your past and thinking, no matter what, I will ensure I never end up like that. Your purpose is always something that lights a fire in you. I will do this no matter what. My family is counting on me. My friends are counting on me. I am counting on me.
The only limitations are those you set up in your own mind. There is no such thing as impossible. If you can believe it, then you can achieve it.
Limitations? There are no such thing as limitations. The only thing holding you back is yourself. Your own views of what is and what is not possible.
It's easy to get deflated when others don't believe in you, especially those that might be close to you. There are always going to be those that say it can't be done. Their thoughts and their feelings will beat you down. They will knock you down to the ground. But I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You will get back up on your feet because you know there is more inside you than they will ever know. You know your greatness. They know nothing. They don't know your courage. You know. They don't know the fight in you. You know. They don't know the sacrifices you are willing to make. You know. They do not know that you will stop at nothing to achieve your goal. How hard you will work to reach that dream you have. They know nothing. They know not that you have the heart of a lion, the courage of 1,000 men, and the strength of the universe at your back. You know, no one has the right to tell you otherwise. No one knows your true capability. Prove them wrong. Live your dreams. Be fearless.
Get up early, stay up later. You did not wake up this morning to be mediocre.
Push harder. One day will be your day. Fight for your dream. Never let it go. Never settle. Never, never, never.
Get it done. There are no more excuses. Excuses don't live here no more. Excuses aren't invited to this party. Excuses are a virus. Get them out of your life. Responsibility is where you live. Responsibility, accountability, and pure hard work.
What do you want to be? Are you going to show some character to take yourself to another level? The level you know you deserve. In order to join the 1%, you gotta be doing things the other 99% ain't willing to do. The last step, the last breath, the last mile. That's where we separate the great. That's where the 1% rise to the top. You see, in order to have the things that others don't, you need to be willing to do the things that others won't. Are you willing? Are you willing to give me one more rep? Are you willing to give me one more set? Are you willing to go the extra mile in order to grab your dream, to reach your goal? Grab your goal by the scruff of the neck. You are in charge here. No more excuses. Push yourself. Push yourself. No pain, no gain.
Sacrifice now. Enjoy later. Push hard now. Relax later. If you believe it's possible, you can achieve the impossible. Believe in yourself. You can do it. No limits, no boundaries, no doubts. The world is your playground, and you only get one shot. Make it count. There is nothing more satisfying than making it on your own terms. Make it happen. Unleash the beast. Unleash the beast.